eliminate all the extra noises. Gotta get solid 6. And just running park mode 1. I'll let you know. Okay, so far, 1 fishing lure, 1 fishing weight. Hunting a whole lot of low tones, so I'm not going to show them to you, but bottle caps, tin foil, lots of lead. It's all good. We have till sunset. The sun is high in the sky. So we'll just work our way through it. Brass or bronze screw, old wood boat. But it looked really nice when it came out of the ground like that. But it's just a cap. Try not to hit those on the rear end. Should have a high signal coming out of here. Oh, see it. So, dime 2004, 10 cent US. Getting a 23, 24 out of the hole. Probably can't hear me because it's windy. Memorial. Okay, what was deep? Nickel. 24 says it's 4 inches down, like right there. Should be something round and shiny. Sounds relatively small. So yeah, the hole here, so we'll just pinpoint it in. Oh, got a green coin. Another memorial. Yeah. 1959, so the year after they stopped making Wheaties. And the other coins that were with it would have been silver. So we're in the right area. Definitely in the right zone. That is another Wheatie. This one from 1955. Lucky number, as the year my mom was born. Awesome. Birth years are lucky stuff for us. And already, yeah, second Wheatie, so happy camper. Okay, so here was our last Wheatie dig. Here's a 25-24. Sounds like it's on the surface. Let me pinpoint this and see exactly what's going on. Oh, we got a little dime. This is exciting. 1997, not that exciting. US 10 cent piece. Okay, so I just got to a point on the beach. I wish I'd live dug that. I walked all the way down, the signals got less and less. Now I recognize the circle that I drew in the sand, because when I find a good find, I'll scoot a circle around it so I can keep looking back, identifying where I was, and then hunting kind of a grid around it, just for fun. So, on a separate trip, oh, I don't know, a while back now, I was here, obviously, long enough for the water to not have come back up, but this was my circle. I think I found one of my really good rings here, like the gold one, and so I came over, I got another signal in it, and I thought, oh, watch, there's 2 rings, and I only dug 1. I think I said it out loud. And another ring popped out of the hole. Now this one's just a little adjustable. Looks like a kid's ring. So, 2 Wheaties and a ring. We are doing pretty good. I'll take it. A ring's a ring. We're popped up. Okay, I just got like 3 pennies and a nickel. All 80s, and yeah, this must have been like a coin spill that got washed down this thing here, because there's been a whole bunch. 2001 and a nickel. Another signal right here. Oh. Copper penny, 67, so cemented flat in there, big old 25 cent. Not silver, 1967. 3 years after silver. Well, I am eating some lunch, drinking some soda, getting my caffeine back on. We'll be back out there in a second. 77, my birth year. We're back on the hunt. Between a 22 and a 25, good sounding signal here. Sounds like it's in the sidewall. Let's get down here and figure it out. Just a little coin we were chasing around in our movements randomly. 1 cent penny. US 1976. We got a coin out of the hole. Well, I said that's probably not. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's a memorial. Green 1964 penny. Way down there. Yeah, a lot of this digging is, again, this was so far down there. That was so many scoops, and it sounded so faint the whole time, so it's just faith digging. And I have a little 1964. There's our silver. Be a little more gentle with that. There's our silver dime, so it's a 10-cent piece. This is the last year that they were made out of silver. And yeah, moving real slow, digging real deep. There's our silver. Looking good to you, looking good to me. So yeah, 1964. Okay, that was just, again, an epic dig. I literally just dug that out of there. Working real slow, could barely hear it, wasn't sure if it was there. End of the day, let's see. This round disc says, it says 1942. We just found a big old silver quarter from 1942. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's really awesome. Happy for that. Okay. We're gonna work this little area until sunset. 1964 penny. I'm gonna bring you in on this one at this point. Basically, lost signal is 27 to 30 as it breaks up because we're going so deep. It's just lost in the loose. So then we're kind of digging just out of belief. So we'll do some courtesy scoops and clean it up. I do hear something down there. Pinpointing, it does say it's in the bottom. And we're gonna go deeper. Even though we are full shovel depth. It's one of the deepest machines that you can get. We're gonna reach down in here and pinpoint. This will give us another. see, there's something in here with us. Luke, there's something in here with us. It is. Aha. See? So, it's a memorial. It's all good. 1968. Nice green on these though. And there's the depth. So 3 inches above the back of the Garrett AT Pro pinpointer. 1980. Okay. Okay, another really good sounding signal, and it's again a 1964. Okay, rechecking a hold that I'm pretty sure I reburied. We're getting a very good signal out of it. So I must have got excited talking to you guys, and I buried a coin that was sitting next to the one that we dug up, obviously. 1963. Got 23, could be a modern coin, could be an old coin, could be a silver ring. 66. I had a 66 Chevelle Malibu. I did with a stock 283 in it. I'm getting a faint call out for 30. Ooh, we are bright and out of the hole. That's a good coin sound. I do not see it. Right there, according to thing. There it is. Where are you, though? It is our third Wheatie of the day. That's awesome. I like Wheaties. 1949. Getting a pretty strong signal, so this isn't all this crazy. I'm using my foot. We're out. Just sitting on the edge here. Oh, that looks silver. Boys and girls and other mythical creatures. Be careful with that, because we just pulled a mug. US 1943. Nice condition. So I'll actually wrap that up in something even softer. Again, a very sharp, small, distinct target. Very faint, very far down there. And this time we're going to go ahead and, even though we want to achieve a plug, we're going to create a sharp edge on our crust here. So we have less to deal with. Yeah. Says right on in the middle there. Go this way a little bit. Chop it in half. Let's get down here at the pinpointer because this got a little weird, but we knew that because it's there. Because it's there. That also looks like silver. Yeah. Let me clean it up. Here's what it's looking like. That's awesome. Oh, I'm very gassed. I'm like, wow. Wow. Pretty epic hunt here. And the fact that it's like finding a button on your magic machine that's like, do way better or find more. And I'm like, okay, I'm like pushing it. And then a whole bunch more, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and leave this thing in like turbo, and we're gonna go with it. And we did find a 55, my mom's birth year, and a 77, my birth year. So, and I used to catch killer catfish off of that point where the other campground is with my parents when I was younger. And my mom, she's like the crazy catfish lady. She'd be up till like 2 in the morning out on that point catching catfish over 2/3 the length of her own body, and then early in the morning also. Got another faint, deep, good high signal. Which keeps disappearing in the melee of the loose soil crumbling in. But, so again, we're going to dig big, kind of gentle, excavate a lot, and I think we'll go down here with the pinpointer and our hands. We won't push too hard. If there's metal or glass, I probably won't get sliced because I'm not just going at it, you know? Oh, toe cramp. Wow. I think we actually threw it at a hole. Pretty much. 63. 1964 being the end of the silver era. Sorry I'm not talking. I figure I can at least live dig this super high signal. It's just popped out on us. That looks from here to be silver. That's where it's focused. I could very easily lose these and be so tired and irritated and just give up because it just, when you break up the soil and it crumbles in, it hides signals. The signals are very clear when it's in the solid soil, undisturbed. You start disturbing it, and until you've cleaned it out of the hole and put it in a pile to the side, it can get really confusing. Really confusing. That's not confusing. That's a 1957 silver dime. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Day of the silvers. Something just popped the surface here. Memorial penny from 2050. We're just going back and forth over the same area. I don't know how we missed this before. But we are moving slow and overlapping and doing this the right way. Oh, big old coin, quarter, 25 cent, 1981. Well, I just lit something up from a very faint. Can't really believe that you're hearing it, but you dig it anyways too. Very loud 2221. Meaning that when I was digging down to the signal, the removal of dirt allowed the radio waves to interact with their target better and give us a much stronger reading. It's probably going to be a coin. It's very small. Yeah, Ian, get out of here. There it is. Looks like a penny. Weedy, probably. Or, 1 cent. And... oh, Jesus, it's a memorial. It's okay. We're mopping up the stage area, though. It's our mission now until we can't stagger on anymore. 1960s. Another skiffy ippy, but I bet you it's a coin, and it's deep. It's out of the hole. Whew. Man, I can't complain, but we're running again. Here it is. Oh. And exhausted. We have a small black object. We have a little bit of, yes, that is 1952. Beautiful. Wow, we have a pile of silver. That's awesome. Whew, a single one of these. Okay. Wowzers. 27, 29, 30 as I'm getting down here. Oh, you're out of the hole. Oh. Looks like another magically black. Yep, a 1951. Oh, wow. There's so many huge mosquitoes around us. Holy moly. Okay. It's a memorial. Whew. Right now, even a memorial can give you a rush in this zone of hot finds. Right on, 1960s. Next to it, more modern dime. It's a clad for sure. 1967. End of the 60s. Here's our next signal. Keep finding these clams down here. Feels like they're holding on. Could be a little while, buddy. Little one out of here. I can tell that 1968, 1 cent US. It's from the 60s. So we'll switch cameras. It looks like we're continuing on. I grab my headlamp and oh yeah. Oh yeah, off into the night. I just got another 1964 silver dime. That's why we're staying and hunting crazy little signals in the dark. Let's go to our second ring of the night. It's getting very late. That's a silver with a little green stone in it. And you'll see that one back at cleanup too, if you join me, which I hope you will. So we're headed there soon. It's just going to take a couple hours to drive there now. Okay. We are back at editing, and here is our cleanup. This is my record breaker for most silver coins ever found at a single site in a day. And yeah, just I've never had a dig like that personally, where it's just, this was in a 2 or 3 hour period. Once they started coming, once I turned the machine up and I realized that we had all that power, and I got the patience to slow down and start going off iffy signals, it paid off. So that was really the difference today. Got 2 rings out of the deal. We'll come back and look at the dates on the coins real quick. But this one, bit of a junker. Would have been happy if I'd only found that ring, honestly, and some modern clad, because, you know, it's just half the fun is just finding anything. When I go to a water source, ring is one of my main things. I actually hope to find a ring at a public water area more than an old coin. That's really rare, you know. 2 rings in the same day, always a bonus. This one, oh, there it is. See, I hadn't been able to focus on that yet. So, wow, there's a lot of words in there for a little ring. What's it say? It says 1 place that I can't think of right now. Mexico 925. So, Mexican silversmith. And what would be in here? An epoxy or a green opalish creature. It's not backlit. Anyhow, a silver ring. Sunglasses. Lots of parts off boats, fishing stuff. Zippers, little pieces of watch buckle, old rivet, nuts, bolts, round pieces of aluminum, little caps, pieces of fence maybe, and then a whole bunch of lead. Every time I go out, every time any metal detectorist I know goes out, anytime any gold miner goes out, that's one of the byproducts, is that we're some of the only people pulling lead back out of nature. So for what I've seen, the treasure hunting community is by far one of the most proactive heavy metal removal systems that you can find. We also got cute little key, Coal National USA. 3 wheat pennies. So these are before 1958, earlier US 1 cents. They say 1 cent and have a piece of wheat coming up on either side, as opposed to having the Lincoln Memorial on the back of the more modern coins. This one's a 1949. This one, 55, my mom's birth year, one of our lucky coins. This one, 41. These are all of our more modern pennies and clad coins, so quarters that are after 1964. So they have copper cores to them and just a silver colored coating. Our nickels, 5-cent pieces. Our dimes, 10-cent pieces, also just clad with copper cores. These are our 1 cents, this whole batch here, and some of them are pure copper. Some of them you see that are deteriorating are the zinc pennies. But 1 cent, a lot of 1964s. There's about 7 1964 pennies on here, which was our prelude to finding all of these. So 1942 silver quarter, 1943 Mercury dime, a 48 Roosevelt, a 51 Roosevelt, a 52, 57, 61, 64, and another 64. Whatever was going on that lakeshore in 1964, hanging out there then, I would say. I would summarize. Look at that pile of silver. That's 9 silver coins in one day. That is 9, 10, 11, 12 older coins and 2 rings in one day. Thank you so much for coming with me on this. Remember that if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. That's one of the main ways that other people browsing and YouTube's algorithms itself will know that this is a good video and that you liked it. And if you haven't, please consider subscribing. It's free, it's painless, it's simple. I appreciate you coming with me. It's my privilege to be able to share it. And until next time, please take care of yourselves and take care of each other.